Tell him, Bubba, say, if you're about to be a first-time dad, here's a couple things that you can do to make contractions and the labor go a lot smoother. Number one, I just want to say all women are different. This may not work for all women, so if your girl tells you to leave her the fuck alone, then leave her the fuck alone and get away from her. Now, considering you don't have a woman like that and she wants you to be right there beside her side, this is what you need to do. For one, she's not going through contractions. Y'all are going through contractions. You put that baby inside her, so you are just as responsible for them contractions as she is. So when she's breathing through those contractions, you need to be holding her hands, looking in her eyes, breathing at the exact same pace that she's breathing. I know it sounds like it would be too much and too much going on in the situation, but me and my girl did that, and I think that it made her feel like she wasn't going through it alone. Like, we were both kind of like, she knew I couldn't feel the pain, but it almost makes it seem like I'm feeling the pain too when I'm breathing right there with her. Now, the second thing, and this is very important, this is very huge, this could be a game changer. Obviously, she has a lot of pain going on in the downstairs area, so we read that it's great when you're in labor to do things to take the pain off of that area. Well, what can you do to do that? Put a little bit of pain in a different area. We read this girl that she put a comb into her hand and she squeezed the comb while she was pushing to take the pain off of being down there and kind of give your brain like a little effect to where it took off the pain down there and put it into the palm of her hand where she was squeezing the comb. Well, we forgot to bring a comb whenever we had this little psycho, so we used my hands. So while I'm looking into her eyes and I'm breathing with her, I'm also squeezing my nails into the palm of her hand. Obviously, you're not trying to hurt her, so don't squeeze as hard as you possibly can, but squeeze enough to where she feels a little bit of pain right there in the palm of her hands, and that will take her mind a little bit off the pain that went down there. And those two things, when I tell you, the nurses, her grandma, her mother, everybody was astounded on how well she pushed through her contractions. And I really think that we communicated what we were going to do before we went in. That's exactly what our plan was, and it worked out perfectly. She was super scared before we went into labor, thinking that all these bad things were going to happen, and we had the most normal labor ever. And I know that it had nothing to do with that as far as the labor being normal, but I think that as far as her anxiety and her being calm, it was all about the plan that we had set forth before we went in there. So make sure that you communicate with your partner before you go in and find out what plan is best for you guys. But if you don't have a plan, I recommend that you try this one out. And if you didn't know, my name is Eli. I'm a new dad to this little psycho 3-month-old right here. And I post a video giving advice every day on, raising your kid, labor and delivery, postpartum, breastfeeding, all that. So if you're a first-time dad and you want a little bit of advice and you don't want to go on this journey alone, then follow me and we'll go through it together. Thank you guys. Love y'all.